Hello my lovely gamers, my name is Jonal and today I'm coming to you with some exciting news. Now there should be up some more videos very soon since I got back from Germany, but this is more of a team update, something that I really wanted to tell you guys for a long time but haven't had the liberty due to contracts and other stuff. So we were contacted by another esport organization called Air Esport. More specific, we were contacted by a guy called Björnar, and essentially he's the day leader of Air Esport, and he decided to offer us to play for Air Esport in the first division in the Telenor League. And for those of you who doesn't know what the Telenor League is, it's the biggest tournament for Overwatch, at least in Norway, and the first division is of course the highest division that you can play in. Now however, we have played in the Telenor League before. We played on Digital X, which we left. And essentially how it works is that you start in a low division if you don't already have a spot, and then you have to grind your way upwards, right? So if you're already a really good team but you're playing the lowest division, then you're just gonna win a lot of easy games, but you still have to grind your way up. And essentially we didn't want to play in the Telenor League if we had to start from the bottom again, because a lot of us thought that it was just going to be a waste of time. A lot of us felt that the Norwegian community not always were as welcome, especially in the lower divisions and stuff like that. We were not actually always happy with who we would have to face in both in tournaments. They didn't act properly, and also during scrims when we had to fight some other Norwegian teams in a scrim, they didn't always act proper or professional, or what you want to say. A lot of them were salty, a lot of them were flaming, talking trash in chat, which I personally did not like. Therefore I was thinking that actually not playing. But because Björnar here, he took contact with us and offers us to play for Air in the first division, of course we have said yes to that. That's a huge opportunity and a great honor to be allowed to play among some of the best players in Norway. And I know a lot of these organizations we have scrimmed against before, unfortunately not all of their players that we used to fight against or play against is here. There was a guy called Snurk, which plays for Pentafoil, another first division team, which I remember scrimming against and talking a lot with, and he was a really cool dude. And I think I found out not long ago that he actually left the esports scene, to my great sadness, because he was a really amazing guy. But I'm quite sure that the esports scene, at least in the top branch, is still quite good. There's still some pretty good, cool guys here. I know that BX3, I do believe at least they have the same roster as we know, with some of the players that we've been meeting a little bit in scrims, talking a little bit with. So I already know that at least if they still have the roster, those are some cool dudes, and we're very excited. If you follow me on Twitter, I will be linking whenever we have matches where we are gonna compete in the Telenor League. This is really all I wanted to say. We're gonna do a small bootcamp-ish to get prepared for the Telenor League now, and we are very excited to announce a partnership here with Air Esport. Now what is very important to put out there is that we are not Air Esport. We are still Wanderer Esport. But the best way I can describe it, because I don't actually know how to describe it, I can explain it in Norwegian, is that we're getting hired in. We're kind of getting, you know, you are Wanderer Esport, but you're playing under Air, so that you are using our first division spot, you're playing under our name, you are Air Esport when you play in Telenor League, but you're still members of your own esport organization. That's the best way that I can describe that deal. So we're not leaving Wanderer Esport, we are thereby going into partnership with Air Esport instead, and competing in this first division, which we are very excited about. And of course I hope to see you all watching some of our matches. Hopefully we will not disappoint you. This is I personally is quite nervous. I know my team is kind of chill about it, and like, well, who cares. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm a little bit like, you know, stressed about it, because it is the first division, it is the best teams in Norway. Of course we want to impress, of course we want to do well, and I really want to show how good my team is. So I'm very excited, and I want to thank Björnar for contacting me and giving me this huge opportunity, and giving my team this huge opportunity to be allowed to face some of the best teams and some of the best players in Norway. Because as a guide, I will really recommend you guys follow me on Twitter, or at least join the Discord community. We will link when we have matches. We will keep more updated there. I won't always make updating videos, so Twitter and our Discord server, which both are linked to in the description, are very good places to keep eye on. Also, Air Esports Twitter account is also linked in the description. You can go and show them some love as well. Besides, I want to say thank you to Air Esport, and thank you to all of you for supporting. Like the video if you like, and dislike if you dislike. Subscribe if you're new. Regular content should be up very soon. As always guys, have a wonderful gaming experience. My name is Jonal, and as always, keep the enemy in your crosshair.